Hi guys. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you have a nice day today. By the way, it's me Aries. In today's video we're having a new Call of Duty mobile video, so let's start this. As you can see in the thumbnail of this video, I'm going to show you what are going to be nerf and the buff guns. Before I show you, this is not yet officially stated by COD Mobile, but this information is based in beta. Let's expect what guns are usually used by many players that they are getting to be nerf. I was surprised to find this list of nerf guns because the others here are already nerfed in past updates, and they still not satisfied with those guns. Let's start with the first ones I will show you are the one which going to be buff. I will explain first the meaning of buff and nerf. Buff increasing the statistics, and the nerf is decreasing the statistics. Let's go now to the first gun, which is the ASM-10, so that just means that they will strengthen the ASM-10 because there are very few who use it, even in VR who don't use it very much. They really need to buff ASM-10 because no one is using it. Big thumbs up if they keep buffing it. The one thing I don't like about this gun is the recoil on it. It's kicking a lot. Let's go to the next one, which is the LK24. For me this is a gun I don't use because it's high recoil, and it doesn't balance the statistics. It doesn't look good in the rankings, especially if you are a beginner. It's better to use M4 than LK24. But they say they will improve the stats of LK24, which is good for others to use and their main gun. The damage is not balanced with accuracy, and fire rate, they should be equal to it. Maybe when they buff it, it will be better to use than before. Because I think there are those that guns are buff, but it's still don't balance or nothing changed. This is about LK24, on to the next one, BK57. This gun was one of the hot guns in Season 1 or 2, which came as a surprise when I saw it. They were trying to buff it. If you notice that those who are getting buff are the ones that are not used regularly. Because they prefer all COD mobile guns to be used, and not just useless. If they this BK57, this is so good, and smooth gun. Because the last time I used it was okay, all I didn't want with the gun was its damage. Less damage reduction, hopefully they increase a bit, in recoil it's okay. No need to change but improve its stats. That's going to be good, and smooth gun. I also don't like the design of this gun because it looks slim. That's all about the BK57. On to the next one, guys. The next is the ICR-1. This gun is going to be buff in the next update. This gun really needs to be improved because since they released it they have done nothing to change it. Guys, with all their buff guns I don't want is high recoil. I hope they also adjust those guns to be useful in the game, so that they don't become useless. It was just a new gun when they first released it to many users, but now almost no one uses it. This is because the gun is not in balance. My basis when I don't like the guns are recoil, low damage, design, and sound when shooting. That's what I hate. Those who want to use ICR-1 expect that they will improve it in future updates. On to the next one. The AK-47 is their next buff, but not sure yet. But they just have to buff it because they need to improve it, because many want to use the AK-47 case they can't use it because it has to control its horizontal recoil. It's a good idea to use AK-47 as long as you can control it, even though pro players they don't use it much. They just align the recoil of the AK-47. I will use it, and I recommend using it once they have the recoil fixed for easier use. That's all about the AK-47. The next is Man-O-War. I haven't used it yet, and I've never seen one use it in a rank game or public match. Maybe because it's not good to use in the rankings, so no one wants to use it. They notice that no one is using it, so they plan to lower the recoil, and that's good news for anyone who have the Man-O-War since they can use it now. I have no idea yet for Man-O-War, because I haven't used it yet, or maybe I've used it on the test server but I just didn't notice. That's for the Man-O-War. Let's go to the next one, guys. The next ones are the nerfs. The next is MSMC. I was shocked when I saw this, because for me they already balance it, no need to change. Maybe it will imbalanced when they going to be nerf, correct me if I'm wrong, they nerf already it last time. I don't like what they do when the gun is already balanced because it can be worse again. Hopefully they don't nerf the MSMC anymore. That's all MSMC is all about. They are going to be nerf this again. On the next one, guys. The next is the Type 25. I think Type 25 is their favorite gun to be nerfed. They should remove the Type 25, because it's about 3 to 4 times they have it nerfed. In the second nerf of Type 25, it's okay, no need to be nerfed again. This gun makes it the worst gun ever. It used to be one of the top best guns, but I think it's the top worst gun. In Season 1 I wanted to get it by leveling up right away, but now I can barely use it. Most of the nerfs, they just change the recoil of the guns. They just don't change the stats of the guns, just the recoil on it. They make their guns worst and worst. Shout out to COD Mobile, kindly just remove the Type 25 rather than nerf it again. It's be better to be removed than change. Please, I hope this is the last time for the Type 25 to be nerfed. I really do hope that it will be balanced again. That's for the Type 25 be getting nerfed. On to the next one, guys. The last gun to be nerfed is the S36. This gun should only be nerfed because it is overpowered. They'll increase the recoil, but when I play in ranks I see almost no S36 users. Maybe they know that the S36 is going to be nerfed already in the next update. Because it's been a long time talk about of this nerf for S36. This gun is deserved to be nerfed, not the Type 25. We expect that many will complain about guns being nerfed. I'm one of those who complains because there are things that are deserved getting nerfed to be balanced, and not the ones that are almost always update they're getting to be nerfed. That's all, guys. I know a lot of players are happy because there is no AK-117 not getting to be nerfed. I'm a PDW-57 user, I hope they don't nerf it. If you have a suggestion that guns should nerf, just comment below, and why it should be nerf or buff. I just want to know what else to nerf or buff that you think must be. If you want me to shout out to you in my next video, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Once you did that, just comment done. You might be the next one I can shout out in my next video. I also have social media. Make sure you follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. The link is in my description below, and you can join my Discord as well. All of these are in my descriptions. What I think should be nerfed, except the S36, is that snipers like the Arctic 50, DLQ-33 or Lucos, because they are super powerful, and just one shot one kill the enemy. What they need to be buff is the shotguns, because no one uses them. They are all useless with a shotgun in the game, and no one's like to use or just try it. Even in public matches no one want to use. I also want them to buff the M4 because it's the first one we used before. It looks like they've forgotten about the earlier used guns like the M4. In multiplayer, if you use the M4 that is useless, but when you use it in BR, it is very powerful. That's what I'm using in Battle Royale. If you are still watching here, comment your birth year so I can shout out you in my next video. One video per shout out only. Make sure to watch the whole video so you can see where I put your names. Thanks for keeping supporting my channel. Have a grateful day, everyone. Stay safe. I agree the list of gun that getting nerfs, and they buff, except for Type 25, it almost every end of the season they nerf Type 25. Please COD Mobile, just don't nerf it again. It's annoying because you know the gun you want, then suddenly they changed it for us to make it difficult. Nowadays it's hard to rank up, then the gun you always used, they choose to nerf. I really hate that. Hopefully if they have nerf or buff the guns mentioned, they will be satisfied with that. Hopefully they will not just base their guns on them. Hopefully they lower the requirements on devices that can unlock medium to max quality. Because they only base is the chassis if it's strong. On my device that I used it can only be low graphics, but even though you're low graphics, it's still very smooth to play, no lag as long as your internet connection is good. Hopefully they can improve it well so that many players will be interested to play. I like playing games. I played since 2015, and this is my first multiplayer that I played continuous. There are times when I don't want to play COD games because it's so hard. Guys, I am not a pro player, I'm just a casual player since YouTube. I have less time, but I'm still playing, and I'm not going to stop playing because of you, so I'm still playing, so I can give you content to help you. That's all, guys. Shout out to Blue King 66. Thanks for keep supporting my channel. Have a great day to you. Other than that, it's me, Aries, and I'm out.